y'all. I was looking at my tomatoes and noticed that they need some love and attention and pruning. We haven't been out here a whole lot in the last week because we were busy with company in town. I mentioned that before. So today I decided to come out here and do some pruning on these tomatoes, and I thought that I would bring you along and kind of show you what I'm doing. So this is a great white and it looks really good. I really need to start trellising. Well, this one's kind of weaving itself through the fencing here, or the cattle panel, but I really need to start tying them up because they're starting to get a little big to fall over. But I just wanted to show you first how I prune these. So if you will, looky here. I'm sorry if I'm moving. There we go. This tomato right here has a stem coming down like this to the ground, which has a bug on it. And it has what I call the armpit right there. And I just take this that was growing out of the armpit and pull it off. And that's how I sucker my tomatoes. I just pull all of these out of the armpits of the plant. Here's another one right here. Just bend them. You can snip them off if you want. These ones are actually decent size. I could root them if I wanted to, or I could just try sticking them in the ground and they might actually root and make new tomatoes. Sometimes I do that. I really don't need to because I have more tomatoes than I need at this point. Hey buddy. And I'm not going to. I was showing you that on this, and actually this plant has too many stems growing out close to the ground, and I'm going to just go ahead and remove some of these bottom stems because they don't, the closer they are to the ground, the more risk you are for getting blights and funguses. So I'm going to go ahead and pull all of these off that are anywhere near touching the ground, and I'm going to leave all of these upper ones. So I have a good probably 10 inches of my plant from the bottom up that at this point does not have any more branches or stems sticking off. I have one main stem, and we're going to continue to prune these. I may end up taking off some more of these. This plant is wanting to bend that direction. I want it to go straight, so I really need to get some ties and tie it so it will, you know, go where I want it to. But overall, this plant looks amazingly healthy. It's got,
I don't know where hand hold.
Okay, thank you.
Here's your glove.
All right.
Here,
and it has lots of buds on it. It's looking really, really good. And we are going to have some great white tomatoes soon. I'm really excited because I've never actually tried them. Oh, Emma found a worm. Very good. They love to find worms and put them. Oops, let me come this way. You can't see me. It's the lighting. There we go. It might be a little better. They love to find worms, earthworms, and put them in the beds because it's so good for the garden. But anyway, I have actually pulled all of this off of that one plant, and you can see it is still, it has plenty of foliage left on it. And I'm just going to go through and do that to all of my tomato plants. It's okay. Come over here and show it. Yeah, we'll leave the other one on. The kids love to pick the flowers. There's a nasturtium. We're going to start leaving these on because they attract pollinators and good bugs that will eat bad bugs. But we can eat that. So anyway, I'm going to get to work and I'm going to do all of my tomatoes. Not sure if I'm going to get them all done right now because it's like mid-afternoon and in the 80s, so it's a little bit warm and toasty out here. I might get one row done and then come back later once it's cooler. But anyways, I just really wanted to show you what I do to prune my tomatoes and how I keep maintaining them throughout the entire growing season. the other little trick I want to show you is about pollinating your tomatoes. Tomatoes are self-pollinating, and they do a pretty good job, so you know you don't have to worry too much about it. But I did see a video on Am I Gardener, and he was showing how when you have your blooms are open, I have several in this plant, you can just kind of tap them like this, just tap away at them. And when you do that, that just ensures that they pollinate within themselves, and you might end up with a higher yield. Let me get a little bit closer so you can see what I'm talking about exactly. Okay, and I'm just gonna tap it. The whole branch there has several blooms, so I'm gonna, and by tapping them like that, hopefully that will ensure that we have great pollination. Anyway, it's been a little bit warm out here. Whoops, sorry, I'm about to knock my camera over. It's been a little bit warm out here, but it's a beautiful day, and we've gotten a lot done in not a lot of time, and we have a lot of other stuff going on around here. So I just wanted to come and show you how we prune our tomatoes.